Hello, everybody. I am Crystal Balk. I'm the marketing director here for Arte Mufasa, and I am truly excited to be here with all of you because today we're going to all learn about Moises Altamirano and his great journey and purpose behind Mufasa. And I'm not going to go ahead and get started in a little bit, but go ahead and share this video with your friends and your family because they're going to want to know who is Mufasa and what is all going to happen soon. Hi, Moses. How are you?
Hi, Chris. I'm doing good. How are you?
Good. Thank you so much for being here today. I'm really excited. And I'm more excited for the world to know what is it that you really are doing and the amazing things that you're doing with the community, with the indigenous community, and how you're helping a lot of them and how they're also helping you.
That's right. Well, actually, thank you very much for setting the time aside to help me. I think that after this journey I've been in with Mufasa Artesanías, it's been over 2 years now. So I think it's we're due for a formal introduction, right? And yeah, so Mufasa came about pretty much as a dream. I often call it a vision, and in reality, it came about through family losses. So from my dad's side, we're from Oaxaca. From my mom's side, we're from Nayarit, and pretty much everybody knows that Nayarit has very strong roots in art, specifically what they called arte huichol, which is arte huirrárica. And in Oaxaca, they have, dance and art and poetry. But one of the biggest things that they do there is barro negro, which is black pottery. And it's very unique because they only produce it in Oaxaca, which is really amazing. And growing up, I used to go visit my dad in the summertime, and I was just completely in love with barro negro. I mean, literally, it was just a passion of mine. I used to ask him to take me to the hills to see the artist, start with the clay, then shape it. They use anything from pencils to little knives to little caps of pens to draw in them, to make grooves in them. Then they have to bake them for several days. A tiny piece or a big piece, it takes weeks, days and weeks. And often, if it's a big enough piece, it takes, a month to make the piece. So each piece is a one of a kind, and it's just a tremendous work of art. And like I said, everybody knows that Oaxaca is the one that has it. And on the other hand, Nayarit, they do the arte huichol, which it's called chaquira. Now, chaquira is not the dancer. Chaquira is actually tiny little glass beads. And what these artists from the hills of Jalisco and the hills of Nayarit, what they do is that they grab those glass beads and they form a cosmovision of symbology. So they start placing it one at a time. They do work on actual pieces, right? So they'll do jaguars, they'll do lions, they'll do many things. But also they do things like collares, collars, etc., etc. Now, what you're seeing right there, I don't know if you can go back, please. What you're seeing there is my dream. It's a cosmovision. So I want to make sure that everybody understands I am not the creator of Barro Negro, and I'm not the creator of Chaquira, the Huichol art. Those exist on their own. And they're very well-known art. It's been, for generations. The Huicholes, the Huirrárica families, they're protected by the government. They're able to live on certain areas only. They're the protectors of the peyote, which is how they get the cosmovision, and it's a form of cactus. And they're pretty much the only ones that can take it from the ground. It's illegal to carry it. So they are the protectors of the peyote. Now, how did this come about? This came about through family deaths. I had two family deaths on my mom's side, which is from Nayarit, and I had one family death on my father's side, which actually was my father that passed away. This was over 2 years ago, and during that phase of my life, something beautiful came about. I had this dream. I had this vision, because in reality, it is a vision, and that vision told me that I was gonna be the person that was gonna be able to fuse those two types of art together. And I imagined it. But what I didn't imagine and what I didn't know was going to be the journey I was going to be in and how difficult it was going to be. So I worked here in the United States as manager for car dealerships, and I did home loans, and I lived a very busy lifestyle. And during that phase of my life, I put it all aside and I literally embarked on a mission. I took off. I started looking for artists. I started diving completely into the cultures. I started speaking with, people that are in charge of art in Oaxaca, people that are in charge of the Arte Huichol. We started pretty much from ground zero, not knowing how I was gonna do it. I didn't know what it was gonna entail. I didn't know where I was gonna set up shop, and so it is said that you don't find the artist find you. You know, and during that process, my initial vision was what you had on the screen. I don't know if you can put it up. So what I did after weeks and weeks of labor, after weeks and weeks, maybe months of speaking with different artists, one of the tough things was to find artists from Oaxaca that would be willing to collaborate with somebody that would share the spotlight, if you will, with their art, intervening their art. This was my very first vision. This is going to be the barro negro, made by hand, intervened by chaquira. Okay, and how that came about is I finally found the artist to be willing to collaborate. Initially, they said, okay, well, let's give it a shot, let's see how it goes, and this is what came of it. So the barro negro is so handmade. If you see the grooves on the ears, it's something incredible. This piece probably took several months to make, and then once it was done, I was thinking, how am I going to do this? How am I going to carry the barro negro because it's very fragile? How am I going to take it to Nayarit to get it done? So what I ended up doing is I actually brought a whole family of Huicholes, Familia Urrárica. I took him to Oaxaca, and we set up shop in Oaxaca, you guys. And it was something truly, truly amazing. You know, each figure that they make is symbology. So it's not just figures. Everything is a journey. They take you through a journey on each piece, right? Everything has a meaning. Some items are made for protection, some for prosperity, you name it, and when we start designing the piece, I actually sit down with them. I share my vision of why an elephant, how I want it to look. It's made, and then or any other type of piece, and then I take that piece to my shop in Oaxaca. I sit down with my Huirarica family. We feel the piece, we touch the piece, we we pray, we decide, how we're gonna make the piece. We design it, and then they take over from there. And after that, it's just a matter of fine tuning it. And so that was the initial thing that we did. Here you can see some work that I did for some hotels. So at Mufasa, we have the capability of doing hundreds of pieces because I have my nucleus family, which is a family of 5. Um, Florencio, si me está viendo, saludos. My family includes Florencio, who is the leader of the family. It includes Marce, who is the mother. Chris, who is a young child when he started working with us for Mufasa. He was only 13. He's a young man now, and we're very, very proud of him. He actually has a leadership role with the Huirarica family now. Lino, my great, great friend Lino, who has done tremendous pieces for me. Now he's the one that started doing things along with Marce with musical instruments. We currently have that you can see that is Lino's work. Lino's about 22 years old, 23 years old, and he meticulously continues to surprise me on every single piece that he makes. Those are tiny little glass beads, you guys. It's days and days and days and days of work, very meticulous work. And him and Marce took on the responsibility of making the first accordion in Chaquira. That's the outcome. Currently, I worked hand in hand with Intero Accordions. My friend Tony, who's the owner, he pretty much between him and I, we decided, hey, let's see what we can do with musical instruments. This is the outcome of it. It's currently on tour with Marito Aguilar. We're very proud of it. Marce made this piece. It is an Intero accordion, which are coming up very, very fast. They're a little bit more compact than the previous, the larger accordions, and it has just a tremendous sound. And you see more and more artists using it. And there was Marce starting the process of making the accordion. We've gone into making guitars as well. So that's something fairly new that we're doing with musical instruments. So we're very, very delighted in that. Going back to the story in Oaxaca, first we started with the barro negro, which was the initial vision, the initial dream. We were able to capture that, to do that, spread it to several places. Even, I have a Hall of Famer that purchased that specific puma that was on display, and another Hall of Famer purchased lion. I don't know if we have a picture of the lion, but just tremendous pieces. And as we continued with that, I said, okay, well, we successfully made the fusion of art with barro negro. What's going to be next? We were able to place that art in hotels. We were able to ship it across Mexico, ship it into the United States. We figured out how to do it. It's, that art is currently in many places in the United States, but I didn't want to stop there. I said, okay, well, I left everything behind. What are we going to do now? Right? And so I decided, okay, well, what else does Oaxaca do? And there, my friends, you can see the very first lion ever made in a fusion of alebrije with chaquira. Alebrije is also known to have been born in Oaxaca, and it's a completely different type of art. Alebrije it starts with wood, and they actually start shaping the wood, shaving the wood, sanding the wood, priming the wood, and they make the actual piece. Once the piece is made, which can take months to make depending on how big or how intricate the piece is, then they go in and hand paint it little by little till the piece is done. So that is alebrije, and it's worldwide known. Everybody knows it's one of the biggest art pieces. And so what happened is I set out to do the same. I set out to look for artists that would be willing to collaborate with Huicholes. And I found Mario Castellanos, who is very well known for many generations. They've done alebrijes in Arrasola, Oaxaca. He's got his own shop there. And we were able to collaborate, exchange ideas for several weeks. A month went by, still it was an idea. Another month went by, still it was an idea. Then I said, you know what? Let's make a lion together, man. Let's make a lion. Let's see what happens. And that picture right there, you guys, is the first alebrije that I made in fusion with chaquira. It's a tremendous piece, carefully made. And what you see is up on top on the crown and on the tail, I went ahead and I put real crystals, Swarovski crystals, and it's just a tremendous piece. The second piece that we made is an archangel. That piece we just finished just recently. I want to say I brought it from Oaxaca to the United States maybe a month and a half ago, no more than 2 months. It's a humongous piece, tremendously big, completely detailed. Again, it's not just a figure that you purchase. It's a figure that is actually handmade out of wood, then painted, then intervened by chaquira. So that piece easily was in the works for over 6 months. I currently have that piece available. It's going to go here on sale pretty soon. The lion, immediately, as soon as I brought it, my great friend, Danny Parker, ended up purchasing that one. And let me tell you a story. I met Danny actually doing his paperwork on a purchase for a vehicle. And, we got to know each other because we both feel that we have a mission. My mission is to create jobs, to create a source of income for the indigenous people from the hills of Nayarit and Jalisco, and to create jobs for the alfareros and the artists from Oaxaca as well, the makers of alebrije as well, carpenters. There's just so much work that goes into each piece. There's people that hand paint boxes, artesanales that I make as well. And Danny Parker's mission is he actually runs a recovery clinic, an addiction recovery clinic called Lion Tamers, and incredible. We started talking, we started chatting. I had an alebrije at that time in my office that is just alebrije. He started talking about it. He couldn't take his eyes off of it, and I often choose not to share, to go too much into detail like I'm doing now. Like I said, it's been over 2 years, so it's overdue. But I started talking to Danny, and he started telling me about his mission. And then I said, Danny, I'm just finishing a lion. And I showed him pictures of the lion. It was not finished quite yet. And he said, please get it over here. I want it. And his recovery clinic that he runs is called Lion Tamers out of the Los Angeles area. And that's how that ended up happening. So, Danny, if you're watching, hello, send you my love. And so those are the two pieces that we have made. In the future, we're going to continue to create those. I have two being created right now. And by special order, we definitely would love to make some different animals, different symbology are going to apply to different people. So we can make anything there. And that's more or less how things started, and they just kind of snowballed. And now we're staying fairly busy. We also went into the sports section. So what we do with sports is it all started with a foundation that is derived from the NFL. It's not part of the NFL. It's a foundation through a Hall of Famer that runs it, and he runs that foundation. And so what we started doing is we started doing helmets for him. We started doing jerseys for him in art, different teams. We did some with the logo for the Hall of Fame. Excuse me, there's some mosquitoes here. We did some for the Hall of Fame as well. That again, that's Lino's work. It's beautiful work. The whole family partakes in it. Raulito made some amazing job, some amazing helmets as well, incredible. And so what they would do is they would, make an order. We would ship it to Dallas, and then they would auction it off, and the proceeds would go to this nonprofit organization. So it's been quite a journey, Crystal. And thank you for joining us. Crystal is our new marketing director. I've talked a lot. Thank you very much. I really appreciate it. I know that you had the opportunity. We took you to Oaxaca before you decided to join us, right?
Yes, thank you, Moises, because your journey has been incredible, and most importantly, you're there to support and help them. But I had the great privilege of being in Oaxaca and experiencing firsthand the amazing people that they are, and the amazing work that they do hand by hand. Like, I'm still amazed at how they do everything hand by hand, no tracing, no drawings. It's just they just know what to do next, with your guidance and in your support. And most importantly, they're just pure-hearted people that want to do well and bless these pieces that go to other people's homes so that they can also do well. And I definitely had a wonderful experience. So thank you so much for opening the doors to your business and your family, who were inspiring and made me motivated me to be, this is the type of project that I want to do, and I want to do this not only to help and support them, but to be close to them, for they are life-changing people, and they do a lot of fantastic artwork that comes with a purpose and a meaning. and they do everything for their community. They literally, every dollar that they make, everything that they create goes back to their community. So, such a selfless, you know, thing that they do. So it made me understand that there's more meaning to than the type of life that we're living.
That's
Thank you.
correct. And I feel that during the past 2 years, even family, even close friends, because I've been traveling back and forth so much, I think that they see the pictures and they don't really know what it is. So thank you so much for making this space where I can actually explain what it is. One thing is seeing pictures, and another thing is seeing it in person, as you had the opportunity to do. But these are truly pieces of art, handmade, like you say, with cosmovision, with symbology, with blessings from the head of the family Wirrárica that works with alongside with us, and it really is a mission. Every single piece that sells generates some type of profit. That profit is given mostly to them. They stay with me, several months at a time, and then they go back to their village to do their rituals, to do their to carry on their activities, and then they come back after a couple of weeks, sometimes a month, and then we get back to work. But you are right; everything that they make, they take back to their communities, and it really does make a difference. And that's the purpose that I have. My purpose is to create jobs again, to create well-being, um, to 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 help so that the art continues. I find that there's not enough knowledge out there on the with the new generations, and this is my way of saying, hey guys, look, art is still here. The Wirrárica families, the people from Oaxaca, they're still making art. You know, and so it's awareness that I want to bring on to everybody. And again, every piece that is purchased, it's individually helping somebody. That is the main difference, you know. And I want to talk about something exciting before we go. I know we've been live a couple like 20 minutes, but I want to share something exciting with you guys. So during the past 2 years, I did a lot. Sometimes I would put on a backpack and just take off, and you know, go where there's no reception, there's no way to get a hold of anybody or anything. And we did this art. We brought a family all the way from the Sierra to Oaxaca. We did so much, and I failed at documenting everything. So something super exciting this next week. I'm gonna put on a backpack, and we're gonna take off, and we're gonna go to Nayarit. We're gonna get there, and I'm gonna start documenting something. So here's what I'm gonna document. In an attempt to continue to generate jobs, and in combination with me wanting to bring awareness and involvement from everybody that has been seeing the pictures and doesn't fully understand. Now they do, but didn't fully understand what it was. I feel that it was very important to get everybody involved. So I am making 3 helmets. I don't know if you can put the pictures up of helmets. And we're going to raffle them off. Okay. The first thing is that it's going to get the community involved in this project. And it's going to be exciting because the winner of each raffle is going to decide the team. So, guys, it's football season. We're in preseason. Go Chargers, by the way. I'm a huge Charger fan, but it's okay if you have another team. That's fine. Whoever wins the raffle is going to decide what team. I know that we have some people that inquired about making different types of helmets, right? It was cycling helmets, I believe.
Cycling and baseball.
Okay, so the answer is yes. Whoever wins the raffle, I'll make whatever helmet they want. My initial idea was football helmets, but we've been getting an influx of questions of, hey, if I win, can you make this? The answer is yes. So we're doing this raffle to obviously create jobs, obviously to help the Wirrárica family, but also to bring awareness to everybody of what it is. Okay, so I'm gonna start documenting my travel all the way to Nayarit. Now, one of the exciting things for me, I'm super excited about this, is we've had our shop in Oaxaca for over 2 years. where we work, where my family works. And originally we made it in Oaxaca because the barro negro is made in Oaxaca. So I wanted to protect the barro negro by not shipping it too much, not moving it too much. But this time around, these helmets that we're gonna make, they're gonna be made in Nayarit, in the environment of the Wirrarica family. It's all gonna be documented. And so we do have three types of raffles. We're gonna post on my page and in Facebook and Instagram and TikTok. We're gonna post the three raffles. They're very affordable, and the odds of winning are very, very high. So I'm gonna post it there. Please just inbox me, say, I want to be part of raffle number 1, number 2, or number 3. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to document from the moment that you tell me, hey, I want, um, this type of helmet done, or this team. From the moment I get it, I'm going to start documenting. I'm going to document the travel. I'm going to document getting with my Wirrarica family. I'm going to document from the very first bead, the process. We're going to put symbology. I'm going to talk to you, whoever the winner is, on what you want it to represent. I'm going to ask for your last name. I'm going to ask for your favorite colors. We're going to customize this 100% to be meaningful to you. And so what does that mean? That means that it's going to be an exciting and personalized process. It's going to be really cool. Those helmets are going to be unique because for the first time, we're going to document everything, and we're going to create a storybook for each of those helmets. So it's going to be really, really awesome. You're going to get to see, I'm going to be doing live feeds where whenever I do have reception. If not, we're going to be making recordings and uploading them. So I urge you to be a part of this. I ask for your help so that we can continue to contribute and continue to perpetuate this art. So please just go ahead, shoot us a message, inbox me, inbox Crystal, and let us know which of those three raffles you want to be on. And the exciting part, Crystal, is that we're going to start the raffle today, and it's only going to be till next Friday. Because I take off to Nayarit on Monday. So that gives me Saturday and Sunday to get the helmets, get everything ready to go. Monday, I start documenting everything, the travel, documenting absolutely everything. And you guys can see the process. You guys can see the outcome. You guys can see how your helmet is coming about. And you're going to see, you're going to put a face to the person that's making this. And you're going to see the hands that are actually making the helmet for you. So again, I ask for your help. I ask for your support. Get involved, guys. Let's perpetuate this art. And I know there's a lot of Nayaritas where I'm based out of in California when I'm here. And so get on it, guys. Let's help these people. Let's help these people. So that is very, very awesome. And what's next for Mufasa? We're just going to continue to push to help and grow. Because I feel that it's something very important to continue with this art, to continue with the roots of, this type of art. In my case, to continue with the roots of who I am. So we're going to continue to move forward. I thank you for your time. Feel free to reach out to me, to everybody that's been purchasing pieces and ordering pieces. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. I hope that now there's a better understanding of how things are going. This past week, we started receiving our shipments of jewelry. This was made just for me. I don't know if you have pictures of any other ones, Crystal, that you can post. But we started with jewelry. Remember, guys, Christmas is also upon us. It'll be here soon. These are great ideas. And also, we're in time to make orders of any other type of piece. Now, these are beautiful pieces of jewelry. Again, they're made one tiny little bead at a time. It's weeks and weeks worth of work, guys. You have it available through Mufasa at your fingertips. Again, feel free to reach out to me. I don't know if I'm missing anything, Crystal, anything that comes to your mind?
No, I mean, I think it's an amazing journey that you've had. Definitely, maybe talk a little bit about the one you're wearing and the significance, because even the necklaces have significance. I mean, I love the earrings. I mean, if you're a woman, it looks beautiful. They're nice and big. They're not heavy. I mean, they just look gorgeous. I mean, it just pops up. But I also have a couple comments from a few people
Okay.
that have been messaging. And I'll start with Ricky Aguilar Jr. He was, the moment you were talking about the helmets, he said, let's go.
I
he,
think Ricky is, I want to say he's a 49er. I'm not sure. What's up, Ricky? How you doing, man? Thanks for the support.
He also said amazing work. It looks amazing.
Thank you. Thank you, Ricky. Ricky and I go way back, way back. And I send you my love, say hello to the family, and thank you for your support. It's really important to me that people know what they're contributing to. And this is also going to be really fun making this helmet. So, what's up, Ricky?
Thank you, Ricky. Hope to see you talking to Moises for the helmet. I'm going to be really excited about the 49er ones. And then we also have Chuck Floyd. He just says he loves you.
Chucky, I love you too, brother. Chuck has been my friend for, I want to say, over 20 years. So, Chuck, thank you for your support, my brother. Good hearing from you.
Ricky responded back with, no, he wants the Saints.
Oh, the Saints. Okay. Very good. I thought I seen him at a 49er game, but okay, Saints it is. Let's go.
And then we have Ana Maria Guerrero González. Deseamos que su proyecto tenga éxito y que le vaya bien. Felicidades.
Muchísimas gracias, familia. Muchísimas gracias. De veras, les mando un fuerte abrazo. Yeah.
Thank you for all the comments. We definitely are going to be posting more and having more lives, so stay tuned. Go ahead and follow us on Instagram, on Facebook, every social media that you can think of. I'll go ahead and post it here.
Crystal, real quick, I'm sorry. Do you have, before I forget, because then I forget, do you have any pictures of bottles?
Oh, yes. Yes.
Okay, so this is really cool, guys. It's something very unique. So I have a really good friend that makes mezcal artesanal. He makes it right there in Oaxaca. It's top quality mezcal. I mean, literally, this guy, does it the old school style with the mules around, pressing on it. I mean, it's a work of art in itself making the mezcal. And we started making some bottles together, which are really awesome. So I bring this up because I am taking off to Nayarit. If you guys want any bottles with art, also inbox me because I can have him ship me some to Nayarit and we can get them done. I can bring them back to you guys. It's delicious, by the way. Delicious.
Yes, absolutely.
All right. Anything else, Crystal, that I may be missing?
I think this was a great conversation. I thank you so much for being here and talking about your story and all the great projects that are coming up as well for Mufasa. We will stay live, and the next time we're going to be live, we're going to be for the raffle, and after that, it's just going to be you and Nayarit.
That's right. So you touched on a very important thing, the raffle. I'm going to go live. What date is it? The 23rd, I believe, which is in about a week, next Friday. And I'm going to do the raffle live. So please, again, I ask for your help. Let's get these tickets sold. Let's create this job for these artists from Mexico. I'm going to start documenting everything. Friday, the 23rd, I will go live. I'll post more information. We'll do the raffle together. Okay, we'll answer some questions, and then we'll start documenting everything else. Visit us on our website, artemufasa.com. Follow us, share the information. We appreciate the support, and I send you all my love.
And then we just have two more comments, and then we'll head out.
Okay.
Robert Hernandez said, let's go.
Now, that guy for sure is a 49er fan. Robert.
And we also have Joel Carr. He said, awesome. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you very much, family. And we're here. Anything we can do, just inbox us, shoot us a message, shoot me a message. And I'm very happy I got to share the why of Mufasa. Again, like I said, the pictures have been, I've been uploading pictures for a couple of years, but this is the first time I go live and I explain why I'm doing what I'm doing, and how it directly impacts the indigenous community from Nayarit and Jalisco, and how they benefit from the sale of these items, and also how we want to continue perpetuating this art from Oaxaca as well. Thank you, Crystal, so much.
Thank you, everybody, for being here and the support. I'm getting texts myself as well, so I'm looking forward to staying in touch, and we'll see you guys all next time. Thank you, and God bless.